Hello, everybody, and mostly myself. It's so crazy. I got on a YouTube video. I just have an urge, impulse to make a video. This impulse was because probably a lot of reasons subconsciously and everything, but this impulse was because I have an idea, which I truly think, or I'm not sure, but I really think will help me and help the world. And it's because I've been just especially today I've been just actually no for okay for today especially I have been in a state of like, oh my god, what the fuck, world's ending, AI slavery, I'm getting slaved, we're all slaves. What do I know? How do I know what's real? Am I real? And it's like I don't know what to do because like I feel like everything is manipulating me. I feel like, and I don't know what to, like. I'm like, okay, real short, just this simple, pure thing that I'm thinking of right now. So I want to make money, right? Because I feel like that's a way to gain power, so I could free people and beat the Matrix, you know. And I watched an Andrew Tate video or podcast, and he said one of the first things that he did when he was like making money or started making money is instead of just looking up how to make money, right? He thought, what is money? How does money work? Whatever about money, blah, blah, blah. And that seems like a smart thing to do. Because instead of just look up ways to make money, look up try to see what money is, you know. Because I have my little view that is I don't even have in my brain right now, but I could just spout it out, and it comes from I don't know what I'm saying. Because I have a lot of brain fog, a lot of confusion, a lot of whatever. I have extremely bad brain fog and memory at this point in my life. Maybe forever, but whatever. But I don't know where it's from, whether it be trauma, whether it be government poisoning me and poisoning the youth and poisoning people, whether it be whatever, radio towers. I don't even know. I'm not even sure. But I have brain fog, really bad brain fog. Whether it be trauma, I don't even know if I said that. If I said that, then that's proof. It's actually proof that I don't know if I said trauma. I'm not even sure. I don't know. But fuck, what? And now I don't even know what I was talking about. I was talking about right. So it's better to try to find out what is money. What is money? Yeah, okay. I have my personal headcanon that I have somewhere. It's a belief that I have somewhat in store. Like I have it, but it's not conscious, so I don't know if it's from me. Like I have an idea. Like I could just say what I think money is and how I think it works, but like what I'm saying now isn't like what I'm not thinking of the words. I'm just spouting them out, and I don't. If that's normal, then I don't like that because I feel that just makes me feel like I don't have control. And the reason I said feel like I don't have control is because I've been thinking about I have an insecurity about I don't have control. So you see how confused I am about everything. I feel like this is relatable though, and I'm so thankful for YouTube because it's like I feel like helping the world and being a savior and being like feeling validated by sharing, by feeling like I could share. Not only like is it safe to share my emotions and insecurity and shames and like but I don't feel safe to do that very much, but I feel like I certain moments I feel safe, so I can push myself in those moments to feel to really go vulnerable and in on my whatever. But for like most stuff, like I feel like it's better on YouTube, like safer to speak my mind and be real and whatever. But I also have that really good thing in the background where it's like I feel like I can be a savior, you know. I feel like I'm helping people, helping the world, helping America by spouting my ideas and and especially by spouting my insecurities and ideas that are not fully formed and who I am not fully formed. So I feel like it's like that's like a good space to be in, is like to be not fully formed and to say my ideas. So that's a really good thing that I feel like YouTube really helps me in, and it's really cool. But okay, so yeah, I'm not sure. I got so many branches off of my freaking thing. Anyways. Okay, let's just try to go back to where I was. My personal headcanon, and I guess I might say that, but I don't know if it's true or not. I don't know if it's what I actually believe, because I don't know where the information is coming from. I don't know if it's because I'm not actually conscious of what I'm saying. Like, I'm not really conscious of what I'm saying. The words that come out of my mouth, I'm not conscious of. I'm not thinking, pre-ordering my thing. And I don't know if that's real. I don't know if I should. I think I should be doing that, but I don't know if that's normal. Like, do people, like, analyze everything that they're going to say before they say it? Like, they know, like, put this word here, put that word here, based off of what's true and what's moral and what the other person. I don't know. I'm not sure. But what I'm saying is, I have what my experiences and what I think, and what I've gathered through just thoughts and what I've put in my eye sockets and in my ear canals, and what I've felt and what I've watched and heard from internet and from people and whatever. But I want to actually learn. I want to actually learn about what is money. I want to, like, by learn I mean, like, officially learn. I mean, like not school learn, because I don't think learning in school, I don't think that's learning at all. I think that is stupid mumbo jumbo-ish, controlling slavery that I hate. I don't like that, and I'm completely against school or what we have and what we've had, in my opinion. But then again, I want to learn about that. I want to deep dive into that. I don't want to have fundamentals and like this is that. So what do I base that off of? To do that, I actually have to learn, and I actually have to read, and I actually have to. I don't even know, and I'm not even sure what that means. I don't even know how to learn that. Do I have to talk to these people? Do I have to go in real life and have a little notepad, or do I have to research it? Do I have to look on Wikipedia? Do I have to look up this specific YouTube channel for that specific whatever the fuck? And so this is what I've been dealing with, and I found this and I've been dealing with this for a lot. There's been a pretty big build up. I feel like I've been going through this pretty much a long time in my life. I don't know. I'm not sure, but it exploded, or like I've been thinking about this a lot in the past like couple hours, because I've been thinking ever since Andrew Tate said that, or I watched Andrew Tate say that on a podcast. He first learned, what is money? How does money work? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, that is really, I should deep dive into what is money, instead of how do I make this? What is this thing, this scheme, drop shipping, whatever, drop shipping, blah, blah, blah. I should look up how money was like invented, how it was whatever, and I should like I should be able to know this, and just like I'm not even sure. I don't even like, I know I'm supposed to look up what money is and how does it work, but I'm not even sure what I'm looking for. Maybe that's the problem, because I'm not sure what I'm looking for, even though I'm looking for what money is and how does it work. But I don't even know. Is anybody like spiritually connecting with me when I'm agreeing? Maybe it's much more simpler than I'm thinking. Maybe the simple answer is it's just. Maybe I'm just talking in circles, and it doesn't really mean anything. Maybe that's the answer. I don't think so, though. And I think that being the answer is like, that's like what they want you to believe. That's the point. Like, they just want you to think money is whatever. So this came to a head because I'm like, what do I go on? And then I'm thinking, and then I heavily believe that 90% of what's online is from the government, from the elites, from the Matrix. And it's just meant to manipulate me. So then you could think off that, like, okay, just do think the opposite. But then they're smart enough to, or whatever enough to be like, okay, so anybody who clearly understands that we're bullshitting him and manipulating him and telling him lies, he knows that, or he believes that. So therefore we should inject 90% truth, 10% lies, or 80% truth, lies, stuff a date in there, whatever. That cruel little life. And it's like, what do I do? Like, how do I cipher through this shit? And how do I store it? What do I do with it? I don't even know what the fuck to do. So, I'm not even sure how do I look up, what do I do with, what is money? How does money work? What do I do with that? Do I watch some fucking podcast, some money-making podcast? Oh god, ugh, dude, some money-making podcast. That's just, I hate that. Dude, that repulses me. Some fucking finance podcast, dude. Like Andrew Tate, he actually is not a finance podcaster. He is a celebrity. He is a, and then he promotes his little freaking, his course, you know, The Real World, or Hustlers University, which is like, he spouts, I've been watching his, and I'll go back to his recent emergency meetings, which is basically his channel he runs on Rumble, and he's just like, join the real world, join the real world, join the real world, and it's like, he makes money off of the real world, or basically his course. He doesn't make money off the business side of, no, that doesn't make any, what am I even talking about? How does that relate to business? What, I don't even know. Because I was going to say some shit about just like it, but I think that's from just an insecurity that I have, and it doesn't even really have with the freaking, or just a problem I have with Andrew Tate, and that doesn't even relate to the business. Like, why did I even bring up Andrew Tate there? I'm not even sure. I guess I was trying to justify how I watch Andrew Tate to myself, and that's why I said, like, he's not a business. What was it? Why would I? No, this is actually what I should be doing. Anyways, it's 12 minutes in this video. So let me say what the reason of this video was. Oh my gosh, so first of all, I wanted to write, this is like kind of my writing from today on this side. Not even sure what I wrote. Oh shit. And then this is what I wrote out of frustration. Here's the thing. I want to change the world. I find an avenue I think can aid me on that path / be a step towards that goal. I want to do it. I want to learn about it. So much bullshit. I give up, or I watch videos / entertainment on it or relating to it, but mostly just background noise, and I check out and I check out until I become a zombie, and then I fuck off. That is how a lot of this time it goes. So, I thought about, so I'm not sure where exactly I got this idea, but I think this is an amazing idea. What do you do when your whole thing, everything around you is just mumbled, jumbled, like it's like a freaking anime, and it's like the freaking, you ever seen it's like No Face from Spirited Away. You know how it's like he becomes like some weird, like I'm just talking about when he is like the fat No Face from Spirited Away, when he's eating all the people, and he's like that color of like just grayness and like googly goggly, you know, just mush and just disgusting fatness, and just like that googly goggly little with like dark brown, dark black with like gray streaks, and that's just all of what's around me. And that's all, if anybody else feels like that, like it's just like googly mumbled jumbled, like, and it's just like I'm like, what the fuck, dude. just slime and everything. And I don't know what's real, what's an exit, where do I go? And so, okay, so what's the solution to that? Work on yourself, right? Well, I don't know how. I don't know what. I know what to do. I know what to do. I work on myself physically. You do some push-ups. I don't have motivation for that, motherfucker. I don't have the motivation. So change my environment. Well, I'm soundproofing my room. This is definitely the first step. I'm soundproofing my room. Got some. This is just. I'm not actually. I haven't set up the soundproofing. I'm just moved some stuff in here for this eventual soundproofing. So I got some stuff in the closet. Bookshelves. I for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for 5 of these shelves and stuff I got from free on Craigslist, on OfferUp, on it was actually one place. I only went to one person so far and got all 5 of these shelves, which is amazing. I think that one's moldy. That one, they all come from the same place, so they might be like moldy or something like that, but I'm only going to stay in here for maybe 6 months. I mean, hopefully max 8 months unless the world goes to complete shit. But max 8 months, because then I'll live in a car or live in a vehicle, and then I'm just excited for that. That is actually my one like long term. I'm going to do this goal. I'm most likely to do this is live in a vehicle in 8 months, or hopefully like max 6 months, or like probably when I get my permit, which is I'm trying to do it next. Gosh, I need to talk about what the video is. When I get my permit, and by next Friday, and today's Wednesday, so all I need is to. I'm so fucking awesome. I will literally biked to the DMV myself to get the written form. Then I biked back, got my mom to sign it. Or you got to get to the parent form, because the whole reason I haven't, even though I've had the driver's ed certificate, I've done the driver's ed, which I did cheat, but I did cheat it, because it's very easy and everyone should cheat on it, honestly, because it's just bullshit anyways. Not the information inside of it, just like what it actually is, what the learning process is. It's just bullshit. It's not. You should learn how to drive, and I am going to learn how to drive, and it's going to show I'm going to learn the ways of the road and everything, and it's going to show by me passing the written test, not by me doing this fucking online bullshit with driver's ed. And online, it's just like it's just trust me, it's stupid. So the reason, even though I've done this certificate, I've gotten the certificate for driver's ed, my mom has not driven me, or has not signed the form. And the way to sign the form is to go there yourself and sign the form. Up until I found out, or found out for sure that I could get the form and then go home, and then my parent can sign it, and then I could go back and then take the test. So that's the reason I haven't gotten my fucking permit for 3 fucking months. I could have been out of this place 3 fucking months earlier, or 4, or however long it's been. Fuck, dude. You know what? Everything's perfect. You know, it's cool. It's cool. It's all right. So my biggest thing is getting the $46. It's at least $46 to get the application fee, and I only have like $2 in my account or something like that. So I'm going to have to just somehow get my family or maybe friends, even though that's a tough situation, asking friends' parents for help on that. But so I'm going to have to try to get my family to pull together $46, and they're incredibly cheap and stupid anyways. My family is. I'm going to try to fucking. I hate being like this. I hate trying to manipulate people to give me money. But I guess manipulate is how you can say it, even though that's just what they should be doing anyways. But they won't do it unless I ask them or beg them, or like try to make some type of deal, or try to convince them that I love them or something, because that's just who they are, and it's constantly give. They're just stupid. They're just incredibly ignorant people. Anyways, Yeah, so I'm trying to get my permit by Friday. But when I said anyways, I'm trying to get my permit by Friday. I knew because I knew I branched off, and I knew I was like, oh, I hate branching off. So I knew what I wanted to go back to, because that's where I branched off before I got to that. And then as I finished that sentence, I just forgot it. This is a 20-minute video. I should have already freaking. You know what? This just goes shows I had a lot to say. But okay, what was I talking? Permit. Interview myself. I'm not sure. Right. It went back to furniture, and then that went back to furniture. I just want to say this quick little thing, because I think it could help the world, and this definitely helped me a lot. Just in terms of mental, I think, anyways, is this furniture. I didn't buy it. I got it through picking stuff up free on Craigslist and on stuff like that. So that means it's like and I got my grandfather to drive me, and I'm hopefully going to pick up more. And this just goes to show, always try stuff, and nothing's like, it's not, well, not it doesn't necessarily show that nothing is impossible, although nothing is impossible in my opinion. I want to believe that anyways. But this just goes to show that just try things. Just try. Think outside the box, and just being 16, I feel like I'm in a state where I feel like I'm much more free than a lot more 16-year-old things. Like or at least I have more agency, or like I have like. It must suck being 16 and having people still tell you what to do, and like thinking that that's okay. That is so, like, especially because I don't trust any parent, or I don't trust any parents that I've seen. Really, I could see flaw after flaw after flaw after stupidity, bad parenting, bad view. You look on your children this way, that's bad. You're not free. I just see so much wrong with parenting, and there's so much wrong with my parent. Horrible, and in my whole family as well. And maybe it's an insecurity or something, and maybe there's definitely some deep-rooted stuff there of why I don't like other people's families, because I had a bad family or whatever. However, the difference is my difference, and I'm going off another tangent. I'm just going to I'm going to say 2 sentences about this, and then I'm going back to whatever the fuck I was saying. My tangent about this is, maybe I'll just make another video about what the point of this video was. And you know what? If I haven't said, like, oh, I'm brushing off too much and all this, if I hadn't said that, I probably would, like, keep the viewers, because the viewers would probably thought this is just one long intro. But you know what? It's fine. 2 sentences about that. The difference that I think I'm very fortunate to have, and very, like, I just love it. The difference is, that was 1 sentence, and that was another. The difference is, I am consciously, and it's one of the biggest things in my life, is going against my parent. Whereas friends' parents and people's parents in general, I think, are about, oh, my people is going to yell at me, or my dad will never let me get away with that, you know. Or I've got to go to school at this time because my mom is going to yell at me. Or I'm going to look at my... And the thing is, if I was in these people's shoes, growing up with these people's parents, and how they would... I'm not saying I would be 100% them, but I would feel so much more... Maybe not... I'd feel so much more like there is no way for me to gain control, you know? Because I feel now, and I have felt all my life, that I have no control. But I feel like I can gain control, you know? And that is very wavering and very uncertain also, and that's very, I can flip-flop. But they are like, and especially it's an evil trap, or it's a bad trap, because they love their parents as well, and they like, I could say I love my mom, and I could say whatever. The truth is, and like there's probably some deep down subconscious, like, oh, I wanted to be accepted, and I want to be accepted, but the truth is, I love my mom like I love, consciously, and what I want, my love for my mom and for my grandparents and for my sister and for everyone that's abused me and for my cousins that abused me, or abused me / neglected me / neglected the extreme abuse, and we're okay with it. I want my love for them to be the same love that I have towards a stranger, that I have towards a homeless person, that I have towards a rich like a billionaire, an elite, an oppressor, I guess, kind of. Yeah. I want to love them and not be affected by them. I want to love them. I want to wish the best upon them, and I do wish the best upon them. But that's how I want to view. I don't want to view them in I want to care what they think. And there is probably some subconscious part of me, and there is some part of me that is like, oh yeah, because yeah, I do really want her. And there's an inner child that is like, I want her to love me so much, and whatever, I love. Oh, why do you abandon me? And that is valid, but there is a part of me that is like, there's definitely a part of me that is traumatized and wants her love, and that's all I want. And everybody's loving, my mom is loving acceptance, because I didn't get that and whatever. But it's not what I want. It's not what I want to be like, and it's not what I'd be like. But the difference is between me and that, and I know there's one of the two sentences. The difference is between that's the difference. Is that I don't necessarily want to feel like I need them. I need their love. Whereas, in my opinion, more kids and more whatever like me feel like their parents are so like deciding over their life. Like their parents have a say in what they do. It's making me angry, dude. Like they, like, just the very fact that you're gonna fucking, it's the same, because I've dealt with this a lot. I've dealt with this. I've tried to get people to protest. I've tried to build up this protest, and I haven't tried that hard. I haven't tried like with that much time, and I haven't put my focus in it. But I've been trying to build up this protest that happens every Friday on this street corner. And I've been trying to build up this protest, and I've been asking people online. I've been asking Instagram, putting it on my pages, ask everybody on Snapchat, everybody. The number one answer I would get is, "Oh, I wouldn't. I can't go because that's during the school time. That one day is during my school time, and there's quizzes, or my parents. It's mostly my parents." Fucking slaves. It's slaves. It's fucking losers. Fucking losers. But, and this is the difference between me and Andrew Tate. Because Andrew Tate fucking says, Andrew Tate he gives the vibe, whatever. Oh, they're just losers, and you know what? I've tried to help them. And you know what? I've tried to help them, and they're not grateful for me, so I'm going to fuck off with all my millions, and I'm not going to help the younger generation anymore. I've already made my cash from them, and you know. Here's the difference between me and Andrew Tate, and Tristan Tate, and whatever the fuck. Or I don't even know what the difference is, but here's the thing. I know that, or I'm pretty sure, that these people are fucking losers. These people are losers, and their mindset is fucked up, and my mindset is different from them in the fact that I'm not a fucking slave. I'm a slave, but just less so. In that way, I guess. In the way of I'm in my family, you know, which I think is very like strong and very. This is not the point of the video, by the way. So don't. This is not the point of the video. But this is another branch. This is another sidetrack. But but I'm very much like freer. It's conscious, like it maybe not in the subconscious, but like freer in the way that I don't want to care about what my family thinks, you know. The difference between me and Andrew Tate is I want to truly dedicate my life to freeing the people, you know. And yeah, I want to dedicate my life to freeing the people, and if I have to die to do that, then I want to be okay with that. And if I have to go to prison like Andrew Tate, if I have to be falsely accused, my worst fear, one of my worst fears is being okay. Well, the other thing in that is being killed, like a Charlie Kirk, maybe, I don't know, possibly, or being imprisoned, like Andrew Tate, how he was imprisoned because he was speaking out and speaking the truth, you know, or yeah, he was speaking the truth, and then he got imprisoned, and then he got seized by the government, all this shit, and now he's kind of a pussy. But I'd rather take that than being killed, because then I know I can just bounce back, and keep helping the younger generation. I'm not a pussy like Andrew Tate. I don't want to be a pussy like Andrew Tate. But get killed, be imprisoned, or they could clone me, which I think is probably a possibility. I mean, you already see in Biden how he was. There's a lot of theories about how he, like, especially at the end of his presidency, he was wearing an obvious mask. So it wasn't really him, it was some other person putting a Joe Biden mask on. That's the whole conspiracy. But I think it is possible. Okay, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be very surprised if it's possible to fully clone somebody, or very much look like somebody cloned, which is a big fear. Or maybe my biggest fear. Maybe my biggest fear is being corrupted. Which in that case, I can't really help anything against my thing of like, I want to try harder than Andrew Tate. Because if I'm corrupted, then I'm corrupted. But being corrupted is probably my worst fear about that. Or I'm not sure, but I think it's one of my worst fears. Because it's like, then it is really my fault, you know. But, by the way, I just have to say this. I just want to say this to let everybody know, and to, I guess, I don't even know, maybe, and it's for myself, and it's for whatever. But I'm 99% sure the government and the elites and the AI and whatever is listening to everything I'm saying now. And first of all, it's all getting stored somewhere. It's all getting selected into who is this person? What is this person doing? What is this person doing? It's already doing that by the AI anyways. However, pretty soon enough, it's going to get viewed by an actual person. And this person is going to write about me, do all the things about me, send it up to another person. Then this person is going to recommend it, and then they're going to decide what is to keep the matrix running, to keep the system running. What is the most effective and, you know, safest course of action for them to do to stop me helping the world. So I just want to say that out the way. I know what you're doing, not because I'm some genius or anything. Or I'm pretty sure I know what you're doing. Not because I'm just some genius, but because it's just like, but partly because you probably want me to know that. And so I don't even know. Okay. So yeah, the difference between me and Andrew Tate is that I want to be the person who dies, and I'm willing to do pretty much anything to die while helping the people, So I just want to say that. So I said the difference between me and most people, and me and Andrew Tate. There's probably going to be another video. Let me just put my phone on the charger. So, jeez, what was the, okay? I know what the point of this video was. Hold on, I'm gonna put it on pause and go pee. Okay. Oh, I went pee and then I forgot to press. I didn't press the end pause button. I pressed the end recording button, but maybe I should just get on to what I created this video for. Was if you're, and this is what I think will help the world. And help me is being confused and bullshit, no face, squirrel, fungi, slime, goo, and improve myself. Like, just improve. What do you mean improve? Because you're around all this environment and whatever in the world, so, and the goo is wrapping all around you, confusing, you don't know what to do. So you would say improve yourself, or someone would say improve yourself, focus on yourself. The fuck does that mean? What exactly? Okay, do exercises. Do focus physical, right? I'm not motivated to do that. If you're not motivated, you can't do anything, and you need to build. You just need to do it even though you're not motivated. Well, motherfucker, then I'm not. I can't do it according to that definition because I'm not motivated, and I'm only motivated 1% of the time. Motherfucker, I got depression. Okay, motherfucker, I got whatever the fuck. Okay, that's just who I am. I can't fucking. I've tried. Okay, I've tried so fucking hard to fucking get myself to be consistent and to do this whatever. And maybe it's because of my environment, but motherfucker, I'm struggling. Okay, and I'm tired of people saying, "Oh, you need fucking discipline." Or some bullshit. I and the younger generation has fucking tried this shit, dude. The amount of warfare and just pummeling that is on the younger generation, to say that we don't have it hard is bullshit. Because we're not going to war. We're not forced to go to war. We're not raised by a sort of hard generation, or whatever the fuck. But we're not raised by these fucking, all the generations were like, you need to go to work and you need to get a job and whatever the fuck. But these motherfucking old people, and these old people, dude, and just saying that we don't have it, that I don't have it hard, and that we don't have it hard. I don't care what kind of, as a young person, I don't care that you might have had a family and that is better than my trauma or worse than my traumatic family, whatever the fuck. We are all getting so fucking violated and so just fucked up and raped and fucking raped. Raped is the true definition. We're getting raped. Microplastics. Fucking these chemical warfare. Fucking MK Ultra. Government's getting more cracking down. Government's getting smarter. Whatever. Microplastics. Medications. Poison in our food. Mind control in our food. Mind control in our water. Fluoride in our water. Microplastics, fucking. You say that we don't have it hard, motherfucker? We grew up with I grew up with someone shoving a phone up my mom's pussy and showing me showing me YouTube while I was still in her belly. That is the type of mind control and and warfare that I have been dealing with all of my fucking life. So to tell me that I don't have it hard is bullshit, okay? On top of the probably millions of ways that the government and that the elites and that the country and whatever the fuck has silently and needle in the haystack and 1%, because they do this in 1% ways: microplastics, poison and medication, mind control medication, mind control food, mind control, fucking spray your fucking crops with poison, fucking fluoride in your water, lead in your water, fucking the internet, which is run by the government in itself. The amount of ways that we are getting so raped and so mentally attacked, to believe that we don't have it hard as a generation is just, I know why. The reason why we don't think we have had it hard is because we have had it hard. We are so manipulated. We are so manipulated. And we're not manipulated because we are worse people, because we're weaker people, because our enemies are stronger. Bars. We are so manipulated and so fucked up, not because we are weaker or because not because we are weaker or a worse generation, but because our enemies are so much fucking stronger. Bars. So that's that point. So how the fuck do I know what the fuck to do? Have motivation for what the fuck to do? My thing is to first, well, I don't know, I've been working on this shit. I don't know, I can't tell you a clear description on what to do because I haven't found the answer. And then when I do find the answer, I don't know if it's really the answer or if it's the millions of things that came before that. Because it's like, life, because that's how life works. You don't know, like, you could get your one big break, then it's because of you just made a shift at that moment, or was it the thousands of little shifts that were good and bad before that, and that good experiences and bad experiences that you happened bad before that? I'm not even sure. What I want to do, and what I think everyone should do, in my opinion, even though I haven't really done it that much, is making lists. Because you can't, working physically, getting stronger physically, something that I have not done consistently anyways, because I don't have motivation or just something, or just mental health, but I haven't really been able to do that. I haven't really done that. Look at these. This is what I'm talking about. Been able. I have been able to do that. I just haven't done it. These little fucking curses. These little curses. I can't. This is what I said this earlier in the video. So many people. I texted people on Instagram. So many people about, go up to this protest on Friday. Come to this protest. I'll buy you snacks. Come to this protest. At least 2 or 3 people said, I can't because of blah blah. I can't because of this quiz. I can't because of my parents will get mad at me. Can't? You can't? The fuck are you fucking retard? You can't? Do you know what the fuck that means? Can't. That means you cannot do something. Are you saying you cannot walk out of school? Are you saying you don't have legs? Are you saying you cannot walk the school is right next to the protest, where the protest is too. You're saying you cannot walk maybe 1/3 of a mile max to the protest? Are you saying you do not have legs? You can't? The fuck do you mean you can't? No, you don't want to. Cunt. You don't want to. And this is not their fault, because I have said can't, and I'm just trained myself not to say can't, even though I do say can't still, because that's how brainwashed I am, and that's how fucking and it's how strong I am, because I'm continuing to fight it. But it's how strong my enemies are. Can't. You know how popular that fucking word is? I can't do it. Retard. It's not. And it's not retard because it's not like you're not stupid for it. It's you've been brainwashed, and I've been brainwashed. I can't. That doesn't make any fucking sense. You can do anything. I can't because there's this little program in this meeting, and I can't because of my morals. That doesn't make any sense either. I'm saying it for myself. I'm more likely to say it, or I want to be more likely to say I can't because of my morals rather than I can't because of whatever. Even if it's for morals, that does not exist because you technically can. I do not want to is the correct thing. That's correct. I do not want to, or I haven't. Correct. Not can't, not I haven't been able to, I'm not able to. You're able to do anything. So shut the fuck up. So many curses in language, in English language. I don't know about other languages. So many curses. Where do you think this is coming from? Where do you think these curses are coming from? Do you think these are just happen to be there? Happen to be some of the most common words used? These just little curses, literally objectively false words and phrases. You think these just happen to be in the English language? No. These were planted by the enemy, by our enemy, who I love our enemy, whoever it may be, whether it be aliens, whether it be whatever. I want to love everything, and I want to make a world and a universe which will be better for everything. It's because of our alien, whoever is the people that are keeping us not free, and want us to be less and less free and not free. The aliens, the dark forces, the devil, the elites, the Illuminati, the whatever, the Brotherhood, the whatever, the yin yang, the whatever the fuck. These were designed, and that's how you could just see how programmed everything is. If you were designing a language, would you say why would you choose to put in I can't? Why would you choose? Oh, my back. Oh, my back. Why would you choose to put I can't? Like, that is a false word. It's a stupid word. And it's a morally wrong word. Why would you put that? Enough. I'm going to stop. I'm going to end it there. End that side tangent there. I guess, okay, so I haven't done physical work because I've just been depressed, whatever. I haven't been, but it's not I haven't been able to do physical work, because I have been. And to say I haven't been would be taking power away, control and power that I know I have away from myself. Because it's like, if you're gonna say I can't do that, or I haven't been able to, or I haven't done that, or I haven't been able to do that, you are taking away the choice that, oh my god, hold on. By saying I can't have done that, or I haven't been able to do that, you are taking the choices that you have made in the past, and you are just cushioning them. You are eliminating all of the bad choices that you made, and you are only protecting the choices that make you feel better about yourself. Bars. Because you could have, okay? I could have got an amazing body. I could have gotten an amazing shape. I could have changed the world by now for so much better. I haven't been able to. No. I chose to not do that, Or maybe the slightly better, slightly more comforting one is I haven't. It's not I haven't been able to. Because then that is limiting. That is no, it's not, and it's not about just facts or. It's about that is eliminating all of the time, all of the choices, billions, quadrillions, quintillions, mendillions, because every single moment is a choice. All of the choices that you were presented that you had and that you had power of. You could have done anything. I haven't been able to. No. I don't care if your emotions, your mindset, whatever. No. You just haven't. Even though you have been able to and you have had control over it, unless we just don't have control over anything. Unless there's no free will. In that case, I don't know. But then my argument I would not believe. If I believed that I did when nothing was true and nothing was true will. I'm not sure. But think about it. You're taking all the power away from yourself by saying you haven't been able to. Because you have been able to, right? Unless you haven't been able to. And then in which place, if you haven't been able to do that, how are you able to do that now? Or how are you able to do that in the future? Because of what? What has been given to you? What minuscule thing in your life right now has been given to you? You know what the single thing that has been given to you? The now. And you've had the now. You've had the now all the time. So you have been able to do it. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure about this. I just want to get on to what I'm saying. Anyways, that was a curse. I was just saying curses in English language. Black magic, government, elite, whatever. Lists. I think the key, one of the keys is making lists. Because that's what I'm saying is making lists about your beliefs, about what you think, about principles, about what you have, just making lists that you can look back on for evidence about what you have in yourself. That is how I think I can work. I can learn about myself, work on myself without the physical work. Because going out into these ocean of no face gobbledygook, whatever gooey, the word. I feel like we're just gonna melt and fall apart and be lost and go deeper into the mush or something. Which I do want to. It's not. It's not only like I only want to make this. I do want to go in the mush, and because I know there's things that I want to do and things I want to research and whatever, and things that I want to just actions that I want to take. But I think I smell this freaking wood, bro. But anyways, I think a good thing to do is to make lists, because that's how you can know or not know. That's how you can think, believe, put more assurance. That's how you can put more assurance into parts of yourself which you believe, and more importantly, in my opinion, parts of yourself that you want to believe in. Things, you can look at things that you believe or think you believe. More importantly, you can look at beliefs that you want to believe. You can look at principles that you have. You can look, and then more importantly, in my opinion, principles that you want to have, improving upon whatever you have. But I think it starts with lists that you can look back on and in these situations where, like, I don't know what the fuck to do. I don't know how to research what to learn about money. I don't know what to. Just make lists. Start lists. And by lists, I mean these lists. Examples. Let me read, because I know I don't want the Matrix to kill me. Fuck it. This is my ideas. Lists to make. I want to make lists of things, ideas for lists. What do I have, as in what do I have physically to me, and what I have that is like, what do I have? What assets do I have? Like, what do I have? I have, so this is the first one on my list. What do I have? I have, so by that, I mean, what do I have that can help me? You know, what do I have? I have a bike. I have a room. I have a bed. I have earbuds that I can listen to that help me protect noise. I have sounds. I have a speaker that I can put my computer onto or a device onto, so I can put rain music and noise, so it can blast noise and not help me drown out arguing and screaming from other places of the house. I have the bike. I have the signed form. I have objects around me. I have books. I mean, I have books, kind of. But I have wood and stuff that'll help me protect myself against the sound stuff and against people. I have a Chromebook, which I can very much use to make money off of, probably. Research. I have a phone. I have just stuff like that. What do I have? What do I have? What assets? What is in my availability? And that is part of the making money. And and I saw that from Andrew Tate. But that's part of like how to starting learning out what is money, what I have, what are some assets, whatever. What do I have? What do I actually have? Then what do I do not have? That's the next one. What do I not have? I don't have a car. I do not have a house. I do not have much money. I do not have much contacts with high up people. I do not have much influence over other people. I do not have much I do not have the soundproofing that I want in my room. I don't have the technology. I cannot completely soundproof my room exactly how I want. I cannot soundproof my room as much as I want to soundproof my room right now. I could manifest it. I could literally manifest it into the habit, but I don't have that. Let's just say, and that goes against my whole thing of like, cannot, because I don't want to. I believe that I can literally do anything and anybody can do anything. I believe that I can manifest sound blocking equipment and put it, but whatever. I do not have that. I do not have. I do not have the exact maybe clothes that I want or shoes that I want. Technology for shoes. I don't have. I don't have a fluoride water filter. I don't have water filters. I don't have the best food. But stuff that'll really stuff like that help me progress in goals. I do not have like a gym membership. I do not have a some legal documents that I want that I think will help me be more free. I do not have like certain things like my school. I do not have information about and much like that, as much control as I want to over like my medical and things like that. So right, what do I want? What do I not want? I guess that's just more so general things I don't. In what ways do I want to change the world? What do I want my effects to be? So in what ways do I want to change the world, and what do I want my effects to be? What do I want my effects to be? I don't want to change the world. I want to make the world more free. I want to have people more in control of themselves. I want people to stop being, or to be less slaves than they are. What I ultimately want is for, and I'm not sure. What I want right now is for the individual person, the common person, to have more power than they do right now. Much more power. And much more knowledge and much more energy. What am I willing to do for my perceived greater good? Can you see that? What am I willing to do for my perceived greater good? Well, I'm willing to kill, rape, molest, genocide. No, I'm not. Okay. I'm willing. Okay, at this point, I'm willing to do anything for what I think is a greater good. At least in the moment, like not when I'm actually doing it, I might pussy out or I might do some stuff. But the point is, what am I willing to do for something that I think will actually help the world? I want to be able to do anything, to say I'll do anything, because then I won't be an Andrew Tate. Then I won't be someone who stops trying to help the world, stops trying to do whatever, because they're afraid that their family might get killed, or their family or whatever, they might get killed or something like that, some pussy ass shit like that. I want to be the person that is like, I'm going to help the world because mathematically, you could kill my family, you could kill me, but mathematically, me helping billions of people is so much better than me helping my however much my family is, or however much my loved ones is. And that's part of believing that everyone is equal or close to equal. Because I'm a fucking amazing person, and I'm a fucking G. And I'm just an amazing person. And I want to be an amazing person. So what am I willing to do for the perceived greater good? That's that list. What things that I could do are most likely to influence the Matrix to kill and or go against me? Matrix. I've been watching a lot of Andrew Tate recently. Matrix. By Matrix, I mean government, elites, cabal, Illuminati, Brotherhood, the aliens, dark forces. And I honestly, that whole list is what could I do to, like, how can I gain power and influence and control and help the world without alerting the Matrix of what I'm going to do. And this channel maybe wasn't the best idea, maybe, just maybe, because I'm honestly not sure, because I guess it's a matter of because they know my intentions, right? So the only thing that it's a matter of is the only thing they're thinking of is this guy actually does this guy actually believe what he says? Will this guy continue to believe what he says in his future, and most importantly, will this guy act upon what he says? And the three options of that are, if any of those things are yes, right? Were those negative or positive? If any of those things are yes, I will hold my beliefs and be true. Then that means that the Matrix will come for me harder, because they already know my intentions and they already know what I want to do. If any of those things are yes, that I will help the world and I will stick to these beliefs and I will these are my beliefs. If any of those things are true and these are yes answers, then that means the Matrix and the elites and the governments and the Illuminati and the dark forces will do more things to silence me and kill me and clone me and rape me and kill me. If those things are not true, then that's even worse, because then I just went back on what I believe in, and that's fucked up, and a lot of dark trauma and insecurity there. But also, more importantly than all that trauma and whatever, it's just the wrong thing to do, and I went against it. So that's kind of a lose-lose for me, even though there's only one clear answer, and there's one winner, and that's doing the right thing, and that's doing the truth. So oh, my back, dude. Oh, my back. So I guess what I'm saying is they already have a pretty good answer or they already have a pretty good idea of what. They already have pretty good evidence of what one of my possible truths, what some of my truths are. So what I'm saying is they already have the information of what they can see if this guy's telling the truth, and they probably already know that I am telling the truth, because I'm not that great at lying. Now the next question is this guy really? Is this guy? Well, this guy's they know that this guy's like, okay, he's actually telling the truth. But the next thing is this guy really mean what he says? As in, does this guy really? They're going to stress test it, right? They're going to see it. They're going to put this. They're going to either see what I do in my life or see what happens to me and base that off, or they're going to purposely put things in my life that are going to stress test this, and they're going to be like, oh, okay, he actually is really serious about this, and he actually wants to do this. Okay, let's do something a little bit extra, like let's put a girl in his life that is a CIA agent, and then get him to tell all his information, and then maybe we should get him killed. maybe we should have him wear a freedom shirt, right? To so that when he goes to a rally, he can get shot in the neck, and then his blood spurt all over this shirt that says freedom, and it's a white shirt. So then all of his blood gets gets squirted onto the shirt, and so subconsciously everyone seeing that is going to be like, oh my God, freedom is dying. Freedom is getting blood on it because he got shot in the neck, and he was someone who was speaking for and bringing people together, and he had a lot of kinetic energy, and he was bringing people together. So he and bringing the common people together. So we shot him in the neck through. Well, first what we did is we hired a CIA agent to manipulate him and see if he was really about that. And it turned out he was really about that. So that's probably why we should kill him even more. So how about Erica? Get him to wear a freedom shirt, subconsciously manipulate him some way to wear a freedom shirt and be less on the defense and be more like sit more still. Maybe put some stuff in his coffee to be like more still, And we already hired the people that put up his tent and everything. So what we're going to do is have him wear the freedom shirt, and he can wear his little bulletproof vest, a little one. We're not worried about it. We want it to be the neck anyways. So put him have him sit in that specific seat, and have them put the obvious arm signal so that we know where to put the sniper and whatever. So we're already setting up this sleeper agent and or person that we're just manipulating. So yeah, just do that. Maybe put something in his coffee so he's more slow, more body movements, more slow, more predictable. So. And we've already studied all of his body movements, so just do that. And then when he gathers all of it, the thousands and thousands of people, and he's growing an army, so let's do that. And so make him have him wear the freedom shirt, influence him to wear the freedom shirt subconsciously, so that we could shoot him in the neck and have his blood squirt all over the freedom shirt. And so the thousands of people in attendance are now programmed to be like, okay, we getting together with other people and getting together with the young people. Bad, unsafe. And so that the millions and millions or billions of people watching that online, and spread it all across online, by the way, the billions of people watching that online are subconsciously programmed. Not only that being together in public spaces and getting young people together, not only is that bad and unsafe because they just saw someone get shot, but also subconsciously manipulated them so that they know or subconsciously manipulated them with that little thing of the little freedom, the white T-shirt with freedom, and have this man's blood spurt all over it. And so blood, we know blood is bad, so we put the blood on the white, completely white shirt, and have blood spurt all over the white shirt that says freedom. So therefore, freedom is dying, and let's just create because the young generation is so strong, so you have to manipulate them so much in so many different ways, and a lot of those ways are symbolic because that's just the best way to manipulate people, subconsciously, symbolically. So yeah, everyone's going to see that blood is going to spill all over a white T-shirt with freedom on it, and this man is going to become this man is basically our sacrifice. So all hail King Payman, all hail Ball. Anyways, I'm gonna go to the cloning station. That's basically what I'm just increasing the chances of that happening to me by if the answers to those three questions, or if I'm to those answers of these questions, if I'm going to stay true to myself. Basically, my whole point is that by being so open on here, I've kind of shot myself in the foot in that respect, possibly. By being so open on here, because now I'm openly saying that I'm going to go against the Matrix, and I'm going to go against the elites and everything. So the other thing on the question is, what can I do that can free the world and take down the Matrix? So the two questions are, what is most likely to influence the Matrix to kill and or go against me? And then what can I do to free the world and take down the Matrix? So I got to find a gray area in that. So those are two things about that. What can I do that will give me power? like power, as in just leverage, power, control, because that's what I want. What can I do that will get me control over myself? Oh, I should also put like knowledge or whatever belief. But yeah, control over myself. That's more so like proving myself to myself. You know, fighting, willpower, or you know, making tough decisions, stress, or whatever. What skills do I want to learn? Am I showing this right? What skills do I want to learn? That's a lot of like well, for that, I just imagine that as like, I guess also learning and like mental, but also like just like knife tricks and basketball and stuff like that. I want to learn a lot of physical sports. What are my principles? That's a big one. And then what do I want my principles, morals, views, beliefs to be? The important part is what I want them to be. Because that's my sort of thing. Is I'm a lot talking about what I like. Because I know that my views, my morals, my beliefs, my thoughts, whatever, or my feelings are not what I want them to be like. So, they're not what I want them to be like. And they're not completely me, right? Or maybe them being me, maybe, but they're just not what I want them to be like. And I accept that, or I'm trying to accept that. But I know that there's a little voice that is being like, you can change, and you don't, and it's like, you don't want to be like that, so let's change. Let's change. You can be better. You can be better. You can think better. You can be better. You can do better. Or you can be truer. There's a little voice, or big voice, or it's gigantic, or maybe the world, or maybe it's God, I don't know, or maybe it's my whole body. But the point is, what are my principles, my morals, what are my beliefs, and what do I want them to be? I think are two very different things, or two different things, partially different, and there's a big importance in them. So yeah, but anyways, lists to make. I just think people should make lists. And that way, that whenever they're in a confused shithole box and whatever the fuck, they can look back on these lists. Or they can look up information, look up research, and they can cipher through the bullshit because they have the information about this list, about themselves or what they want to be about themselves. So like, okay, I want this to be about myself, so therefore I'm just going to take this view, I'm going to take this anecdote, I'm going to take what's written on this, and I'm going to put that through that filter, and put that through the filter, and put that what. And maybe this stuff that I put stuff through, and I find it to be not correlating with that. Maybe it's still true. Or maybe it's still, maybe that is actually more right than this. Maybe it's more morally right than that. But just putting it through these filters, right? Instead of being like, oh, what is real? What is real? What is it? Going through all the no-face shit. No. Right. Lists. I want to do lists. I was thinking about doing a personality test. That is also sort of like this. Personality tests. Yeah, that is my video. Honestly, I'm an amazing fucking person. I feel like I'm entertaining to watch. I feel like I might be getting more egotistical. That's okay. I think I'm actually genuinely an interesting person to watch. Okay. I love you so much, Liam. Have an amazing. I just realized that I'm a person. Just realized that I'm a fucking person, and I have morals, and I have something inside. There's something inside. There's a soul. There's something in my brain. There's something. There's an experiencer. There's someone in here. What the fuck? I love you. I love you, that part of myself, and I love you, everybody, so much. Have an amazing life, death, and afterlife with peace, love, joy, serenity, clarity, openness, happiness, love, with kindness, kindness, the spirit, goodness, positive energy, everything good in my love. Amen. And me. Amen. Oh. Amen. 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 Bye-bye.